Hello, this is Mark. I work at one of the Apple retail store. Well, now I think last year people mentioned about, well, it was the years of iPad, it was the years of tablet. You know what? I read CNN tech blogs and I read the Wall Street, the New York Times text every day. And for this year, this is my personal opinion. You may not agree with me, it's fine, it's your right. But for me, I think this year is going to be the years of cloud computing. Earlier this year, we have seen the crash of Amazon cloud computing service, and then Apple released the iCloud. Let me share with you my story. Yesterday, I have forgotten my flash drive. Actually, I carry my flash drive with me every day. Let me show you my flash drive. I'm using this one. It's 8 GB fast flash drive. And yesterday I have forgotten my flash drive. Then I download the cloud service from App Store for free. Actually, it's not the this one is not the fully functional one. We are now waiting for the real version, the full version. So let me explain this way. The iCloud is not free actually, okay? Because it's free for only the first 5 GB, but after that you have to pay $1 per 1 GB more, okay? And the first 5 GB will be free if you purchase your music from iTunes Store, okay? There will be another feature called iTunes Matches because, like for instance, you have illegally downloaded some music from 4Shares or LimeWire, and then iTunes detected this particular music using the same technology as YouTube. Like, if you want to learn how to use this technology, you try to upload any music to YouTube, and your video will be blocked. I was blocked more than 100 times from YouTube. Okay, then after a while, I have given up using any, any music from any companies and trying to find royalty-free music. So if you want to get that 5 GB for free, you have to buy songs from iTunes Store. But if you don't buy your song from iTunes Store, you have to pay $25 a year, and every 1 GB more from that 5 GB, you have to pay $1 per 1 GB more. So the cloud is actually a remote server. So yesterday, I think this is very common, but and you know the answer, you know the thing. But I just wanted to share my experience that sometimes we really can't rely on this thing. Yesterday, I went to my work and I tried to download something back from the cloud. Okay, I have I have uploaded some files that I wanted to test. And yesterday, my internet connectivity at the Apple store that I work for failed. We got some problems with the wireless router there, and I couldn't download any files from that. So I got a problem. So the thing is, I think cloud service is really great, but we really can't rely on this thing 100%. It's supposed to be something as a secondary storage, like, okay, you go to one place and you have forgotten to bring your hard drive or a thumb drive. Hard drives is very cheap. Okay, so like for instance, Google Chrome's books. Okay, Samsung released the Google Chrome. I think it's a great product, but sometimes without internet, you can't do a thing with that. Well, it's 2 weeks ago. Don't be negligent about using the cloud's computing service, because it's not just about the amount of the data allowance for certain products like Amazon, Google's, or iCloud from Apple, but you have to pay for the internet provider like Verizon's or AT&T. Okay, so you have to be very careful for this. Let me share with you my story, because with a negligent attitude sometimes can suck your money. A couple of days ago, I met a lady. He came from United States, and then he came to the Apple store because she was referred as one of friends, and her friend was a friend of mine, and he said, well, this guy could speak pretty good English, and he came to the stores, and she brought her iPhones, and there on her iPhone there was a game. I don't remember exactly the names of the games. It was like Farm Story or something. And you know what? The games today are not just a game. We all know that if you play any online game, some games allow to use your real money in life to buy the items in the games. How ridiculous, how laughable. And this lady, she loved her child so much, so she she allows her son to use her credit cards to buy items from this game. Okay. And you know what? She had lost $2,000. Okay, she has lost $2,000 for this game because her son bought a large number of like seeds for a harvest or making of farms and cows and buffalo in that game. And then she got into the Apple store and he asked me, Mark, what can I do? I really need my money back. So I've been trying to figure out, so I try to send some emails to that, no replies. The guy at the game, but they said, well, I'm sorry, ma'am, that we really can't give you money back due to our regulation. I apologize for that, something. So this is truly dangerous. Computers today can suck your money away. Please don't rely on cloud computing service. Well, if you have a very fast internet connectivity right now in front of you, you may not think, well, there is no big deal, but you do something, you turn off your wireless router right now, okay, and you're trying to live without internet for 3 days, and you can see all the hassle, all the frustration that might comes with that, and even though you have subscribed for the best cloud service in the world, but what's the point if you cannot download anything or upload anything from that cloud service? The cloud computer is sucks. The cloud computer is fuck, and it's not new at all. You know, have you ever heard about services called Dropbox or FullShare or any of those mega uploads websites? They've been there for a very long time, for a million years. Okay? But there have not been called cloud. There is nothing in the damn cloud but God. There is nothing in there. Okay? But God and Thunderbolt. Nothing's, but you can't rely on that freaking cloud. You know what? Yesterday I tried to download some cloud server. I will not mention the name. Okay? But you knew, if you've been keeping up with my program, you knew the names that I was using. I tried to use that cloud. I tried to deposit, try to upload something to the clouds. And what happened today? I tried to download them back, but the internet's router as it works wasn't working. So I couldn't download that things. So like for instance, the Amazon cloud service crashed. And you can't rely on any of these clouds. Okay, these clouds, sometimes they are very slow and they are unreliable. So sometimes we can just go back to the basic theory of having a hard drive or a thumb drive. Nowadays, 1 terabyte hard drive is very, very cheap. That's the thing, the cloud service is not so new, it's not so reliable, it's not stable, and don't trust any of these. Actually, it's a remote server, it's not new at all. This is Mark Rubin, I'm your friend. If you don't like my clips, don't like my face, get the fuck out. But I thanks for all my friends, for all the subscribers. I thanks for everybody in the world who watched my clips, who gave me compliment, who shared me up, who've been following my YouTube channel up to more than 300,000 watch. Thanks for watching.